It's not every day that one of the most hyped projects of the year finally opens its doors. Of course, I am talking about the Monad airdrop. The claim portal went live last week, the hype has been real ever since, and some crazy valuations are being thrown around. With the token launch coming soon, in today's video we are going to cover everything that you need to know. We will take a look at who is actually eligible for this airdrop and how to check your eligibility safely. We'll also look at the numbers, we'll take a look at what the airdrop may be worth and what you could be expecting. And finally, we will touch on some key dates, with the first one coming next week. If you do find the video helpful, if it is useful, please don't forget to drop a like down below. It helps me out a lot, and you can also subscribe for more content like this. So on October 14th, the moment that many people have been waiting for finally arrived. The official Monad claim portal went live, but there is one thing that you really need to be careful of. The only official place to check your eligibility is at claim.monad.xyz, and I will leave the official link down below in the description. As you would probably imagine, the scammers are already out in full force, and the Monad co-founder has even said himself to triple check everything. However, the process itself is pretty straightforward. The portal uses Privy for authentication, so you can connect your EVM or Solana wallet, you sign a message to show that you own that wallet, and you can simply connect your socials. Once you've done that, the Monad portal will do its thing. It will scan for your eligibility, it will let you know, and that's it, you're all set. The tokens will then be airdropped into your wallet upon the token generation event. However, if you haven't done it already, do not panic, because the claim portal will be open until November 3rd. There is no rush to do this, there is no benefit to doing it earlier than other people, so just take your time and make sure you do it as safely as possible. So that takes us into the big question: who was actually eligible for the Monad airdrop? Now, the Monad team did release an article covering all of these details, so again, I will leave the link to that down below in the description, but in my opinion, I do believe that the team have done a pretty good job of rewarding long-term users, a good variety of users, and not those who were just solely intending to farm the airdrop. However, the snapshot for all of this was taken on September 30th, and it was broken down into 5 main topics. Number 1, and by far the largest allocation of airdrop tokens, is for the Monad community. This includes long-term impactful users of their long-term community, so for example those who were actively helping over on Discord and those who participated in the Monad card initiative. If you claimed a card in wave 1 or wave 2, you will be eligible. Category number 2 is for the on-chain power users. This is a broad category, but it does include the likes of DEX traders on platforms such as Hyperliquid and some people who use their Solana wallets regularly. It also includes big depositors into a variety of DeFi protocols such as Curve and Aave, and long-term holders of various major NFT projects such as Pudgy Penguins, Mad Lads, Sappy Seals, and many more. Number 3 is for the wider crypto community. This is for people identified through social graphs and other initiatives. It includes participants from the Legion fundraising platform, backpack users, and members of other communities such as Lobster DAO. Number 4 is for the crypto contributors and the crypto curious. Monad has specifically included people like the on-chain detective Zach XBT, members of the security group Seal 911, and other top auditors. And last but not least, number 5 is for the Monad builders. This is for the teams and developers who are already building out the Monad ecosystem and participating in events such as hackathons. So now that we've established who may be getting a piece of this pie, let's take a look at how big the pie may actually be. So the first key date is next week on October 28th, when Monad will be holding an early reveal event, which is optional for all users. This is when you'll be able to see your exact Monad airdrop allocation. And just to add a bit of fun, the team have decided to introduce something called airdrop strength levels. There are 6 levels in total, with level 0 being way at the bottom and level 5 being at the top. They've added some pretty funny names and labels to these cards, such as "You're cooked," "You're mid but we like you," and much more. I personally received the card that said "mid but we like you." I mean, a little insulting, but I'll take it. I'm not the biggest account out there. And if you did receive a card on the claim portal, do let me know down below what label you got. And now that brings us to the money. So what could this actually be worth in dollar amounts? And full disclaimer, what we are talking about now is just speculative based on pre-launch market data. The MON token has been trading on Hyperliquid's pre-market perps, and the price has been pretty volatile to say the least. When the pre-market first launched, price was fluctuating around the 14 to 15 cent area, but more recently it has tailed off and we are seeing price currently sat at around 7 to 8 cent. The total supply of the MON token is expected to be at around 100 billion. So if we do some simple math to give us a general idea, we could see the overall FDV somewhere around the 7 billion to 15 billion area. Of course, this could change. It is just pre-market data, but it gives us a rough idea of where we're looking. And many people, of course, did expect Monad to launch with a big valuation. So with these rough numbers in mind, let's just take a look at a few examples. An allocation of 5,000 MON tokens could be worth anywhere around the $350 to $750 area. 10,000 tokens could be worth around $700 to $1,500. And a whopping 50,000 tokens could be worth around 3.5k all the way up to 7.5k. Of course, these are just examples and we do not know these numbers for sure, but I do think that the 5,000 MON could be quite an average amount to receive, and people who have been way more involved with the community side of things could expect to receive a lot more. So what happens next? What does the timeline look like? So as we know, the claim portal is now live. This opened up on October 14th. The next key date is on October 28th, which is when the early reveal will be live. And then we have the deadline to use the claim portal to register your wallets and link your socials, which is on November 3rd. After that, it is all just a waiting game for the token generation event. As far as I'm aware, this is expected to happen at some point this quarter. And just to clarify, this is when the MON token will be live, active, tradable, and the airdrop tokens will be received. So to wrap this one up, the Monad token and the airdrop more specifically was definitely one of the most anticipated crypto events of 2025. If you haven't already, go and check out if you are eligible by connecting your wallets, but please again, be safe, make sure you use official links and don't get scammed. Do this by November 3rd, and if you want to check out how many tokens you may be receiving, you can do that next week. It may also be worth you keeping an eye on those pre-market prices over on Hyperliquid to just give you an idea closer to the token generation event of what this airdrop may be worth. But I do want to hear from you guys. Let me know down below in the comments if you think this airdrop is actually going to live up to expectations or if it will be another flop. And like I said at the beginning, if you did enjoy the video, if it was helpful, please don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe for more content like this. In the meantime, please do trade safe, invest safe, airdrop farm safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.